welcome to Spoken Word. Today we will be paying tribute to 3 literary pioneers who made contributions to an era known as the Harlem Renaissance. This was a movement started by blacks to showcase their literary and musical talents. We are honored to have them here with us today to share some of their work as we continue to celebrate Black history. So let's get started. Our first guest is an anthropologist and folklorist who collected folklore from Caribbean, Latin America, and my African American heritage, and published them in a book called Mules and Men. During the Harlem Renaissance, she rubbed shoulders with famous writers like Langston Hughes and Countee Cullen. In 1937, she wrote what is considered a masterwork of fiction called Their Eyes Were Watching God. I present to you, and let us welcome for Ms. Zora Neal Hurston.
I will be reading an excerpt from one of my writings, How It Feels to Be Colored Me. Someone is always at my elbow reminding me that I am the granddaughter of slaves. It feels to register depression with me. Slavery is 60 years in the past. The operation was successful and the patient is doing well, thank you. The terrible struggle that made me an American out of a potential slave said on the line. The Reconstruction said get set, and the generation before said go. I am off to a flying start, and I must not halt in the stretch to look behind and weep. Slavery is the price I paid for civilization, and the choice was not with me. It is a bully adventure, and worth all that I have paid through my ancestors for it. No one on earth ever had greater chance for glory. The world to be won, and nothing to be lost. It is thrilling to think, to know, that for any fact of mine, I shall get twice as much praise or twice as much blame. It is quite exciting to hold the center of the national stage, with the spectators not knowing whether to laugh or to weep.
Thank you, Ms. Hurt. Our next spoken word guest was born February 1st, 1902 in Joplin, Missouri. A poet and writer with literary contributions such as the novel Not Without Laughter and classical poems such as The Negro Speaks of Rivers and I Too. He published a contributing column about a character named Jesse B. Simple, which would explore the urban working class, Black themes, and address racial issues. Please give another warm New Hope welcome as he comes to the stage, Mr. Langston Hughes.
I will be reading 3 poems. The night is beautiful, so are the faces of my people. The stars are beautiful, so are the eyes of my people. Beautiful also as the sun, beautiful also the souls of my people. And after surviving the Middle Passage, torture and brutality, we are still here. So I would like to present to you, still here. Been scared and battered, my hopes like the wind and scattered. Snow has freezed me, sun has baked me. Looks like between them, they done tried to make me stop laughing, stop loving, stop living. I don't care, I'm still here. So my question is have our dreams been deferred? What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sore, then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or crust over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it's like sags, like a heavy load, or does it explode? Only time will tell.
Thank you, Mr. Hughes. Our final spoken word guest was born on March 30th, 1903 in Louisville, Kentucky. A leading figure in the Harlem Renaissance, as poet, anthologist, translator, children's writer, and playwright. One of his famous poems is Heritage, which talks of his interest in the continent of Africa. Let's give it up for Countee Cullen.
Today I will be reading Simon the Cyrenian Speaks. He never spoke a word to me, and yet he called my name. He never gave a sign to me, and yet I knew and came. At first I said, I will not bear his cross upon my back. He only seeks to place it there because my skin is black. But he was dying for a dream, and he was very meek. And his eyes there shone a gleam, man journey far to seek. It was himself my pity bought, I did for Christ alone. What all of Rome could not have wrought with bruise of lash of stone.
Thank you, Mr. Cullen. We would like to thank our special guests today in honoring us with their presence. And we want to express our gratitude for their contributions that have made them to be recognized as leading African American pioneers in literature. Their writings have been and will continue to be an inspiration for others. This ends our special segment of spoken word celebrating Black history. Thank you and God bless.
This concludes our tribute to African American literary pioneers. Thank you.
We have some amazing talent. Amen.